What day is it? It's Harvest Day. For harvesting stuff, while I talk about the music I listened to in April. Now, it's currently halfway through June, so I'm clearly not going too fast. This is my AFK hour, by the way. Do you like it? Do you like it? Good angle, good views? Yes, I know. We're gonna harvest my emeralds to see how much yield this has. This is also dying, and I probably need to fix it. And I also killed an enderman at some point. I don't know how it happened. Excuse me if I accommodate my inventory a little before this. Alright. So I'm wondering if this is gonna be annoying to collect. But meanwhile, yes, music I listened to in April. I listened to quite a bit of music in April. As always, I always listen to quite a bit of music. However, in April I was busy playing Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, like, all day. So I didn't get into that much music. I didn't really have the time. But I got into quite some stuff. And I guess you guys deserve to know what that is. So you guys have new music to maybe find. So I want to start with, yes, I repeated a bunch of music that I had been listening before. I kept listening to Gorillaz, The Moon Cave. I got a little bit more into a few other songs from that album. Because I got into Casablanca, which was a song I didn't expect to get into. But it turns out it is pretty good. Initially, I thought it was like one of the weaker in the album. And it's very much like it has the vibes of the Now Now. So I guess that may be why I like it so much, because I am pretty big as a fan of the Now Now. Like, considerably. Now Now's gotta be one of my favorite Gorillaz albums, so you know, you have to be I can't be too surprised. I wasn't fully grown, what? I can't be too surprised at the me liking Casablanca. Holy shit, I'm getting distracted. Okay, sorry, okay, sorry. Apparently, every noise in the universe started happening. Really? But yeah, as I was saying, of course I listened to more The Mountain by Gorillaz. I knew I was gonna get into the album, but yeah, I didn't expect to get into a few of the songs like Casablanca and whatnot, which didn't seem to be my favorites. But I guess they kind of were, in a way. My favorites were the friends we made along the way. Or something like that. Let me actually talk about the music I actually did get into. Because I did actually get into a few songs that I hadn't listened to before, obviously. And it was really weird because I started the month thinking, okay, I want the big song that I want to use for the end of my Dachi month, like, arc music. I did a whole, like, I spent the whole month doing music that's related to Tomodachi Life. Like, doing videos that are related to Tomodachi Life. And so I wanted music that kind of went along with, like, the end of the part, where I wanted to have, like, a little message about, you know, not being an intelligent AI. Just being a real intelligence guy with your stupidness. That was kind of like the theme that I was going for. And so I did. And I needed some music. And I just couldn't find it. I was looking for it and I was like, yeah, I am finding music. But it's not as impactful as I want it to be. It's not the, you know, it's not what I need. It may be what I want, but what I need, I was looking for a really good song, and then I found it, but I didn't find it on purpose. I found it completely and entirely by mistake. And I guess I was supposed to be a mistake, but I guess it is just the payoff of following what I follow, right? I found it in a Sivagana rip. They did a Sivagana rip for What a Mario World, which is this Mario World ROM hack. Whoa, this geode is great. I should probably flood this area to make it easier for me to collect this stuff. Is this fully grown? Yes, yes, it is. It has the L shape. The L of loser. But yeah, I found it in a Sivagana rip. They made a Sivagana rip for What a Mario World, and they had this song called Underwater. It's just the underwater theme from that Mario ROM hack, and the ROM hack just has kind of goated music. I kind of want to play the ROM hack, so I haven't listened to the entire soundtrack. And it is true that not every song in the soundtrack there seems to be a winner, but I found like 3 or 4 songs that seemed really good, and I was like, yep, that's what I'm listening to. I want to play that game. I want to listen to the soundtrack. And so I did. Did you just grow on me? Thanks. And the underwater rip was pretty unique. They had the like one of the bonsai body kind of characters. I guess it's not a bonsai body. Because you don't know what bonsai body is. It's one of these like Windows XP, really old technology. Sort of like desktop assistants. You would basically install them on their computer, and they would roam around your desktop and just tell you shit, I guess. Tips, how to do things. You could ask them for stuff. You could ask them to help you search shit. I'm not sure they were very popular, and most of all, I'm pretty sure most of them were borderline malware, so... So it is kind of silly that a lot of them attained meme status, just because, well, they're silly, they have silly voices, and they talk like this. And it's just funny to hear them speak. And of course, one of these such voices was a genie. So they basically had two of those characters speaking. In comes the genie, he says, I can sing better than both of you, and starts singing like... I guess it's a cover of Singing in the Rain. You know, the famous Singing in the Rain. That do 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 do. If I sing it too good, I guess YouTube's gonna copyright strike me. Thank God I don't sing good. So yeah, it was a cover of Singing in the Rain, but it was like somber and moody and you know, made to fit with the rhythm of the actual song from What a Mario World. Because that's what Sivagana is. They just mash up a bunch of music in really creative ways. And I found it there. That song is absolutely beautiful. So that's how I ended up getting into like 3 songs that are really the same song. Because I got into Singing in the Rain. Duh. How can I not get to the classic Singing in the Rain if I'm singing it all the time from the rip? It's Singing in the Rain too, so it's pretty good. I like it when they go that nah, 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 nah. Sorry, I'm a little obsessed with these songs. So that was Singing in the Rain, and the Sivagana rip for it. So that's a pretty unique set of music to have gotten into. Alright. I need to figure out what I'm doing here. Because there is a lot of crystals there. And I don't know how to collect all of them. Also, my pickaxe is breaking. It only has like 100 uses left. How many? Oh! Microphone dropped. How many uses do I have? Was it F3H? Yes, it was. 139 uses. Not too bad. Minecraft really needs to add this mechanic where you can see tools withering away when they're like low on durability. And not just because like I have the ugly thing that tells me the durability on the screen. But I feel like players would benefit from that. Anyways, So I got into Singing in the Rain, and I also got into another rip from that same series of What a Mario World rips. This time it was Take On Me. I didn't get into Take On Me itself. But there is a rip of Athletic, which is the Athletic theme, you know, the main menu theme, I guess. It's not the main menu theme, it's like the main world theme. In Mario calls it's like big themes. Athletic. That's the name they went for, I guess. And so they do have a pretty good Athletic theme with the lyrics of Take On Me. And it's just like, wait, really? I'm full? Just like a really fast version of Take On Me. So that was pretty nice. Alright, I need to go clean my inventory and probably in a new chest. Because this shit's gonna get filled up relatively quickly, and then I'm gonna lose emeralds. And you know what I hate? The path to go back to my home is actually quite long. See, I'm already full again. I'm already full again. And this is gonna break. I didn't think this video through. I didn't think this task through. Why do I never think anything through? Help. Alright. Up I go while I talk about other stuff. I think it's nighttime outside. It is. Gotta run! Gotta run! Ah! So what else did I get into? Of course, I got into the Tomodachi Life OST. You know, the game I told you I played all month. Yeah. No way I wasn't gonna get into its soundtrack. Do you think the soundtrack of Living the Dream is as good as the soundtrack of other stuff? No. I don't think it's better than the soundtrack that they already had before. I apologize, but I just don't think the soundtracks for Living the Dream is better than the soundtrack for both Life and Collection. Please no creeper. No creeper? No creeper. Okay, good. So yeah, no, I don't think it was like those soundtracks. Oh look, 2 crystals. Yay, extra crystals. I need to make a chest. I just made 1 chest. No, good. Congratulations, you did it. You truly, absolutely did it. No one has ever done it as good as you have. Just now, at this current moment. I guess I'm gonna put you here. I do need the resources. Come on. I do need the emeralds a lot to build my base, so... hang in there. See, I know that trick. I know that trick. That trick's quite nifty. But yeah, I got into Living the Dream soundtrack. Not as good as Collection or Live soundtrack. I think it's still pretty good. Especially the main theme. The main theme, the tu 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 is so fucking iconic. I love it. But then there's other songs in that soundtrack that just don't get to the gloriousness of the old Tomodachi Life OST. And it's something that you can probably tell by the fact that, like, you know, my wake up alarm is the Tomodachi Collection OST, which to me is timeless. It will never end. And I'm gonna break 100, like, crystals, and then I'm gonna be forced to climb back up here to fix the pickaxe. And it's gonna be real funny, you guys. You're gonna have to see me do that, probably. April was the first time I tried K-pop, like the genre of K-pop. I was trying to look up, like, which bands that do K-pop are considered to be the bands that do more the best stuff, you know? Not the best stuff in terms of, like, popularity and whatnot, but in terms of, like, just having musical depth. I appreciate musical depth. I like it when I'm listening to music and there's just deepness to the stuff I'm listening to, in the sense that, you know, different sounds are coming on and I'm listening to the sounds. And they're good noises, and I'm going like, oh yeah, those noises are interesting, and they're pleasing to my ears, and I am engaged listening to them. very, very, very strange way to say that I like, you know, music that's a little bit more complex. Uh, Even though, yes, I was just talking about how one of the songs I listened to the most this month was Shino Battolini, aka Genie from a text to speech from Windows XP, singing in the rain, but sad. Something bad almost happened there. Visually, I don't know if you're looking at the screen. That's okay if you aren't. You don't have to. Also, why do I hear death noises everywhere? The sound of impending doom. And there's a lot of stuff. And they just keep growing while I'm here. How many uses? 73. Yikes. Maybe I should get my other pickaxe. Oh wait, that also has 150 uses. God damn it. I needed to have made proper pickaxes to do this. Okay. I'm gonna need to get up here though. And to make a little staircase to get up here. Dude, did you know my spacebar goes when I press it? That's really lame. So the band I decided to get into when it comes to K-pop is Red Velvet. That's right. I got into Red Velvet. I got into Red Velvet partially because it's got 48 uses. Get into Red Velvet partially because I've heard very good stuff about them, but also because friend from online, I was like, send me a song for the Tomodachi Life video, and they decided to send me like a Red Velvet song, and I was like, wait a second, I listened to Red Velvet, like by my own choice. I listened to Perfect Velvet, their album, because I do want to have some K-pop in my like albums list. I do listen to music, and I do pride myself on listening to a bunch of stuff that maybe I haven't listened to, so you know, I felt it was fair to get into K-pop at least somewhat. See if I like it, you know. And did I like it? Yes, I liked it very much so. I did enjoy their song, but yeah, I asked someone to send me a song. They decided to send me like Russian Roulette, and I was like, why did they send me this specifically? Out of all the songs they listened to, out of all the artists they listened to, they decided to pick the artist that I was pondering whether I should, like, get into or not. So that pretty much decided it for me. I was gonna get into the songs. And hopefully they were good. And it turns out, yeah, they're pretty good. They're actually quite great. I really enjoy them, for the most part. I don't think it's the most wonderful like listening experience I've ever had or anything like that, but it was just a bunch of solid tracks. They weren't flat. They were like deep enough. All right, I think this is gonna be it for this pickaxe before it dies. Oh, but there's still more clusters over there and over there and over there. The harvesting this geode is difficult. This is the most difficult geode to harvest that I have, I think. Oh well. Up, yeah, we go. Why is this shit growing faster now that I'm here? I'm not AFK. 12. Ooh. Alright, enough. No greed. Greed bad. What else did I listen to this month? But I'm gonna skip the rotating here for you. At some point, I came across a video. It was called The Mario Wonder Bus, and it was a parody of the Smiths songs. I don't even remember the name of the song. Well, if you look up the Smiths Double Decker Bus, you're gonna find the song. But basically, the original songs by the Smiths. I don't know if I've talked in this channel about the Smiths, but my thoughts on the Smiths is basically they have one song and it's good. In the sense that you can listen to their entire discography and it is different songs, but it tends to be pretty repetitive. Like you can basically pinpoint the like I guess the moment, not the moment. You can pinpoint that every song kind of is like a very similar vibe. So it's just kind of a difficult situation to listen to them for me. I don't love listening to them because I feel like they make almost every song kind of very similar. But that doesn't mean they do them badly. And this is one of those songs that's pretty good. However, I found the one that I found the parody of the song that was Mario themed, based on those double-decker Mario Wonder bosses that they used to promote the game. And so what I found is a song that's basically the same, but it goes, and if the Mario Wonder bus crashes into us, and I just couldn't stop listening to that one. I genuinely got seriously into it. Started to rain in the game. It is turning into night already, but it started to rain in the game just to spite me, I guess. Why is crafting? No. You. If I fuse you together, I get Fortune 3, Efficiency 5 on Breaking 3, which guesses what I want, but also not. I am missing something important here to add to this pickaxe. I should have a bunch of mending books here. Mending. There we go. You plus mending. Gives you with mending. It's not, it doesn't have Silk Touch. I need to make another similar one with Silk Touch, but good. I should have waited for some enemies to appear so I could kill them. Okay, I guess here's something I can do real quick in order to get some experience and fix my pickaxe a little. Gimme. I have an AFK here, so it's probably not a lot of this. I need to AFK in all my farms, to be fair. But today's AFK will be testing my honey farm, which I'm still doing, so... Apologies if I'm a little slow on that regard. Gimme. You. Gimme. Oh, hold on. I should hold this in my offhand. Amazing. It's not repairing almost at all because my armor... Is my armor getting repaired? No. These things are full melting. Okay. Oh, you're already out of trades? I didn't even trade all, like, half of... What? Oh my god, you guys suck. You guys suck so much. Alright. Back to the geodes. And I didn't really get into that much more, actually, now that I think about it. Because I was thinking, like, okay, what else did I get into? And it is true that I got into quite a few things, but when it comes to, like, the actual albums I listened to in April, I mean, I listened to quite some good stuff, because I always listen to good stuff. I have a good... I pick good music to listen to. And I figured, you know, I had listened to a few more things, but it's true that I was just completely busy doing editing for the Tomodachi Life content that I was doing. And so I wasn't really paying much attention to anything I was actually doing. That's a very silly and very me way to say that I only really got into one album that I thought was like absolutely spectacular this month. And that was an album by Nujabes. But Nujabes is this like hip-hop artist that made some amazing ambiental stuff. Like genuinely one of the best to ever do it in that genre, and I'm not even kidding. I wish I was. And the thing is, if you know Nujabes, you go like, yep, he's right. Like, if you know his type of music, there is no universe in which you don't agree that he did it huge, that whole entire, like, genre. So he absolutely does do the genre hugely. And so I listened to a bunch of tracks he made, but the thing is, they were posthumous tracks. They were not actual tracks that he made and published while alive. He died. Someone found a hard drive with them and kind of decided to finish them. And it's Nujabes, so it's kind of really hard for someone to just grab his stuff and finish it for him. It's just not a thing that realistically happens and works out. You may wish it would, but Nujabes was just that kind of cracked. And yet still, you know, I feel like this product was like close enough to finished that there really was no problem. It all worked out in the sense that this album is just still incredible. It's called Lovesick. Lovesick what? What was the name of the album? Hold on, I need to look it up properly. Lovesick Hexology? He says with a question mark, even though he's reading it directly out of the prompt next to him. The prompt, like the teleprompter, not the AI prompt. I know. Oh, my legs. I know nowadays we're all prompting on AI, but when I say prompt, I mean like the teleprompter. Which is not really a teleprompter, it's just my phone sitting on my legs. Professional over here. This is my full-time job, guys. Well, not this, but you know, you get what I mean. And that album was just really good. No critiques or complaints about it. Just straight up more Nujabes. We love Nujabes. Well, I love Nujabes. I urge you to listen to his stuff more if you're not familiar. How do I get to that bit without making a mess out of everything, huh? This is the first time I have to harvest them. Hopefully next time all the pets that I'm doing here actually work. I don't need to make new pets. Let's one go here. Bulgogi. Why did I think about why did I need to say bulgogi? What even is bulgogi? Bulgogi's gotta be a food, right? It's a food item called bulgogi. It's gotta be a food. I refuse to believe bulgogi isn't a food. It's gotta be a food. Oh, I found the cave. Huh. This is where all the funny noises were coming from. Interesting. Please don't give me trash. I know I have looting, which is the please give me trash enchantment, but it's not meant for you to actually give me trash. It's meant for other reasons. This is good. This is good because it repairs my pickaxe. I'm already at the stack. I'm gonna have to come back for that later. Where was I? Ah, yes. I was gonna, you know, make a nice pathway towards these. And now I opened a hole. God damn it. A hole of doom where creepers can appear and kill me. And destroy my beautiful, beautiful emeralds. You cannot do that, creeper. They're my emeralds. Mine. And that's taken directly out of the script for Minecraft Movie 2. Which, at the rate I'm uploading, is the movie good, guys? I'm kidding. I'm pretty sure this will be out way before the movie. But yeah, Lovesick Hexology. Amazingly beautiful album, completing a bunch of songs that Nujabes didn't get to complete in life. The feature is like really ingrained because obviously it's the other fella doing it as best as they can to like live up to Nujabes and the wonders he does. And you think I'm done here? You think I'm done harvesting? No, brother. No. No. I have 2 other geodes left to harvest. Oh god. So much geode shit. Just so much geode. Just so much of it. But this one seems fully grown. Why is this one fully grown and the others not, huh? I'm close to the other ones than to this one. Am I too close to the other ones where I AFK? Or has this just been growing while I've been doing this? I'm scared of my efficiency 5 pickaxe. I feel it in my bones. That at some point, just for no reason, I'm gonna mine one of these and just be disappointed forever. Because forever I'll have less emerald shards. And we want the emerald shards. They're beautiful. Beautiful emerald shards. Beautiful. And kind and lovely. And made just for me. Just to make me happy. I love emerald shards. We love emerald shards. And if you don't love emerald shards, what are you doing here? What are you doing in life? We live for the emerald shards. Don't you get it? Don't you understand it? So many emerald shards. All going in my pockets. Filling up my inventory. Until I cannot breathe anymore. Damn, the thing I recorded a joke yesterday and it stuck with me, alright? The joke? What joke? No, never mind. I didn't say anything about a joke. Point is, yeah, that's the music I listened to in April. I still do have to clean a shit ton of geode here. The geode has a lot of stuff up here and a lot of clusters, like really bundled together. It's quite pretty. Honestly, I can't lie. I think it's pretty as fuck. There we go. And I guess I'm now parkouring on top of these until I need to go down or go down by mistake, which is gonna happen anyways. I know me. So much crystals. Holy. I'm gonna have a little party. I should have started with this one instead of the other ones. The other ones were like, I needed to hand pick it. This one is just like a party. Party in the US of Amethyst cluster. I'm full. My inventory is full. Yeah, but I have so much garbage. I'll see you all next time where I'll probably continue doing this. You betcha I will. Because the collecting of the emeralds never stop. Emeralds, amethyst. Have I been saying, how many times have I said emeralds instead of amethyst? Now I'm curious. Now I'm genuinely wondering how many times that has happened. Alright. Yeah. Maybe I'll also go clean my inventory before I continue cleaning this next time. Alright. Thank you for listening to what I listened to in April. I hope you find a bunch of good songs based on my recommendations here. See ya.